Relax. In a moment, you'll jump to the twin self who's in spirit, who lives in a universe situated in the spiritual universe, a universe beyond imagination. In this universe, you'll be engulfed by light. You won't be able to view your doppelganger twin self, as the light of the spiritual dimension permeates everything with brightness and energy. The light doesn't come from the sun, but is in every molecule of the dimension and comes from everywhere. There are no shadows, only a brightness. But within the bright, the fog-like bright, there's an intelligence that touches all who are bathed by it. Your twin self in this universe knows you're coming and will appear as a shadowy figure just a little less bright. You'll recognize your twin self. Your twin self has a heart open to all and an infinity of empathy for all creatures. When you merge with this self, you'll feel an abundance of goodwill and empathy for all creatures, great and small. Relax. I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and a door will appear in front of you, the transit door. 1, 2, 3. Imagine now that there is a door in front of you. This is the transit point, the jumping off place to get you wherever your intent directs you to go. Your intent this time is to go to the spiritual dimension, the spiritual universe, and visit a spirit twin self. Beyond the door, there are an infinite number of dimensions, an infinite number of universes. Let's visit the first one, whose purpose is only an open heart to all. Goodness and empathy. I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and at the count of 3, the door will open, and you'll jump or step through whatever you're comfortable doing. You'll then be immersed in a bright, white, fog-like brightness, too bright for viewing. Imagine that. Know that you're there. Create it. Relax. I will now count. 1, 2, 3. The door is opening. And now just jump through it and imagine being in a world of brightness. Through the bright, you can barely make out a shadowy figure, still bright, but just a little bit darker looking, perhaps shadowy looking. One, 2, 3. You are now with your spiritual self. You may hear words of wisdom from this self if you just stay in the light and open your mind. Look in the direction of where you feel your spiritual self is, and simply allow yourself to be immersed in the bright white light. Take your time. I will allow you plenty of time. Just imagine bright, white light, bright, fog-like, permeating everything, surrounding you with the bright light. Get a sense that your spiritual twin self is there. Difficult to see, but somewhat shadowy within the bright light. as you sense that self, sense yourself floating closer and closer to that self. Closer and closer. And now merge with that twin self. Merge with your spiritual self. After the merger, you may feel all pain, both physical and mental, just floating out away from you. From now on, you will feel differently towards many others as you become more empathetic, more open-hearted. That's fine. You may do this jump whenever you feel the need for empathy, goodness, and an open heart. Whenever you feel the need for healing physical pain, or for healing mental pain. That was good. Now I will count from 1 to 3 and you'll be back on this side of the transit door. 1, 2, 3. You are back on this side of the door, back in this dimension, in this reality. In a moment I'm going to count from 1 to 3. At that moment you'll open your eyes, be wide awake, feeling better than you did before. You may do this jump whenever you feel the need for it. Whenever you feel depressed, whenever you feel any pain, whatever, or whenever you feel you wish to be closer to the Spirit. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, wide awake, feeling wonderfully refreshed, feeling better than before.